So recording is in progress. Hi, welcome back to one more episode of weekly analysis. Hi, this is Mayuur Sampath, Indian Turtle Group. लास्ट वीक हम लोग ने क्या किया था वो हम लोग पहले समझ लेते हैं कि लास्ट वीक में we had actually we are looking for a supply zone, right? And then we had a clear understanding कि अगर market मंडे को नीचे खुलता है and it actually went down strong. So this is the advantage you can get if you understand what the market is going to do the next day. Now कल जब भी हम लोग क्लास में थे तभी we had a very clear understanding कि आज मार्केट क्या करने वाला है. तो it is going to dance. Now how this is happening and how do we actually understand this? So please let me explain to you in brief, okay, before we start the weekly analysis. पहले बात तो मार्केट कभी भी वन साइड ऊपर नहीं भागता है. Everybody agreeing on this? Correct?
Yes.
Market will go up, then it will do a correction, again it will go up, again it will do a correction, again it is going to go up. So ऊपर और नीचे ये continuous basis पे चलते रहता है. So at least that mindset we have to have a clear mindset on that. So before you actually understand what the market is doing, why it is doing that particular thing, why it is reacting at a particular level. So again and again we keep on repeating that there is something called as a supply zone or a demand zone, or where the resistance is there and where the support is there. So ये अगर picture clear है, then it becomes much more easier. So higher time frame के point of view से we are looking at it. So weekly में practically I don't need to draw a new line. Everybody agrees on this, correct? So if you see this, okay, आप देखिए, we had this lines के by 17,821 is our supply zone, okay, went inside the supply zone and then coming down. So practically if you see the price, okay, touch the supply zone and then the sell off took place. But Monday morning, which was the last this thing, it opened direct in the gap. So where was our point कि ये कहां से घूमेगा? Maybe support was there at 179, लेकिन during the course it started to go up and then it went up very strong only to give away all the gains. So if you look at it in a weekly analysis के point of view से, तो what is seen is कि last week का closing यहाँ पे था and ये week का closing यहाँ पे, right? उसके पहले का closing यहाँ पे था. So technically suppose अगर इसको high गिनते हैं, right, तो ये lower high technically बन गया था, लेकिन again it went up. Okay, चल इसको अगर ये particular portion को if we consider this as a low, this consider as lower low and this consider as lower low. तो अगर ये लो के हिसाब से it is still in that particular range, but यहाँ पे ये week में it went this thing. Now please understand why this happens and क्यों ये mindset से हमको अलग तरीके से देखने की जरूरत है. Now I'll just draw the Fibonacci ratios over here. So what are the Fibonacci ratios? We'll discuss in some other session, but from the high to the low, from the low to the high, in fact, the low was, say, as far as this particular trend is concerned, okay, 15,202, and on the higher side 18,000. So now the first place where it has taken the support is this 23%. We are in a, say, bull market, whatever you are looking at, but it has taken this particular support over here at 17,343. So ये वीक का भी हमारा जो सपोर्ट लेवल कहां पे मिलेगा आपको? 17,345, 17,350 वाला सपोर्ट लेवल will be very strong. Anything below that, there'll be a selling pressure coming in. Okay, so weekly के point of view से we have a very clear picture. that this support levels should hold, or then the downwards journey starts. Okay, so downwards journey start में again this level of 17,200 will still hold good as far as the downwards journey is concerned. So this is as far as the weekly part is concerned. Let's look at it on a daily chart. So daily chart में what we are looking at is कि it is doing the dancing. Okay, strong यहाँ से up move करके again the supply zone came into picture again to see that the market opening with a gap down. Two things as far as the newcomers are concerned. There is system called as a moving average crossovers, wherein people tend to buy when the crossover takes place and sell when the crossover is completed. So technically what we look at it is कि अगर ये यहाँ पे buy आ जाता है तो यहाँ पे मुझे sell करना है, like all the algos which practically work. Okay, ये एक simple moving average के crossover के ऊपर काम करता है. Now the two moving average seen over here, not a recommendation to use any of them, but check this out, a 5 and 20 moving average है. अगर ये 20 में crossover आता है and somebody using that particular 20 का, then the sell off practically possible in case during the week time. Okay, ये crossover आएगा तो. Okay, so somebody who is in a buy mode from whatever the levels they are in, okay, तो एक बार के लिए वो exit करते हैं and they may reverse the position. This is how the algos basically work. So what we are looking over here in this particular fashion is okay, price is going up but the resistance still hold goods. So anything above, only above 17,830 levels, अगर closing basis पे आता है, then we may look at on the higher side. Okay, so this is as far as this particular part is concerned, as far as the daily charts are concerned. अच्छा, daily chart maybe we can have a Fibonacci ratios. Okay, and I'll put the Fibonacci ratio from top to the bottom. Let's look at it in terms of what the levels looking at. See this. Okay, on the lower side 17,250 levels. Okay, so agar somebody wants to become a buyer, okay, so best is where to become a buyer. Generally we are seeing lot of gap opening and gap down opening happening during the whole week. In fact, okay, बहुत बड़ा gap खुलता है, बहुत नीचे जाता है, and you can see this in terms of what it is doing right on the top. So this practically is your barrier. Now anything in between you will not be able to get a proper trade, but anything below and above should be the way you are going to look at. This is what a clear picture, or it will just do the dancing between these two levels. Okay, and you will not be able to find out a good trade if you are looking at it on a higher time frame. Okay, smaller time frame mein you can play both the side of the game, right? So very, very important levels which are there, 17,700 levels and 17,400 levels. So almost 300 points के बीच में ये पूरा week अटक गया है. Very, very important. When it gets stuck in between the range, again repeating it most of the time, this is the best place you should be looking at. So let me put this thing. Whenever the price does the dancing at a particular level, simply draw the lines and wait for a breakout on the upside or breakout on the downside. Best way to go about it. Now here we are looking at on a daily chart. Okay, then the direction comes into picture. Then the direction comes into picture. Now the Nifty is stuck between 400 and 700. Correct? So almost a 300 points up, down, So as far as I am concerned, I may love to sell over here again to let it go down. I may buy over here again to let it go up. And once the direction is confirmed, then either of the direction can be taken on the higher time frames. Okay, so this is very, very important, and you need to understand how the game is being played. Okay, so let me share once again. Please put in your questions in case you have any particular questions with you. Okay, so 240 minutes में जाते हैं. Okay, so 240 minutes में every time it is going up, the selling pressure is seen. Okay, so let me take you to a 30-day chart. Just refreshing the chart and see the way it happens. The supply and the demand zone just holds good over. The supply and the demand just hold goods in between. So practically there is no direction over here. Okay, but on a 240 minutes, okay, selling coming, and then you see strong up move, buying coming. So you are in a no man's zone as far as the trader is concerned. दोनों बाजू stop loss hit हो सकता है, but you have to come out with a very clear strategy, what it wants to do and how we want to go about it. Okay, so in the last 4 candles, you can see pressure seems to be on the lower side. Okay, फिर ये levels को वापस ऊपर लेके जाते हैं, वापस नीचे, तो again you are stuck in the range. So practically no direction. Okay, but if you look at it in terms of what it has done, so ये अगर trend line को draw करते हैं, okay, and looking at it this in terms of that particular trend, this will not be considered. Okay, because after this a very strong drop once again. So is this a bull trap? Is a question you need to ask. Is this a bull trap? Technically ये होता है right at the top. Okay, we could see a beautiful 1, 2, 3 reversal, inside candle and a drop coming in. Such a wonderful action by the candlesticks pattern. So looking at this, how the game will be played. Now you have a range 240 ke point of view se, again like I said 700 and 400 wala thing. So if you see a red color candle, don't be so excited ke isko continue karna hai. No, it is not like that. Okay, now the point is अगर ये रेंज में फंस जाता है तो पोजीशन साइज को कम कर डालो. Okay, very important. Once the range gets or the direction gets clear, then you can increase your position size. Otherwise the ups and downs based on the external data ये continue रहेगा. Okay, so as far as the Nifty is concerned, there is practically no lines to be made, new lines to be made, just the sideways. Okay, now if you are a seller, so always sell from the top to give you a better range. Okay, or buy at the bottom with a very small stop to give you that particular range. So sideways market as on now, but once it goes below 17,250, there will be a selling of pressure coming in. Okay, so this is as far as the Nifty is concerned. Let us now look at the Bank Nifty. Only looking at it on a higher time frame, please understand this. Only looking at it in the higher time frame. So look at this. Compared to the Nifty, what is the Bank Nifty doing? Bank Nifty is holding strong. Bank Nifty is practically holding strong, but one candle we want, because look at this. Okay, this is a 240-minute chart. We will go to the weekly yields. Okay, every time when it comes on the higher side, it wants to sell. It wants to sell. So practically 39,800, the last week thing is holding. So let us directly go to the weekly chart. Okay, so weekly chart, it's the same thing happening. Okay, बैंक निफ्टी के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से ओके वी हैव दिस रेंज which was there earlier, okay, and see the way it has gone up. So bank nifty is the one which is actually holding the nifty up. So in the weekly, practically no line change. Check this out. As far as the lines are concerned, our lines are still holding good. Okay, so 38,150, very important level for us. On the upper side, 39 wala thing, but we are in the zone, same zone. We are in the same zone. We are in the same zone. Now we will also look at which are the components which are holding the bank nifty also in a strong manner. Let's take the daily chart. So in the daily chart, okay, while the gap down opening was there, okay, immediately recovery coming in. Two things over here which you check this out on. Okay, this moving average crossovers यहाँ पे नहीं दिख रहा है. The price is quite far off. Okay, so bank nifty may do a consolidation, or once it goes above 39 40,000 level, again it would try to go up. Very important thing. Okay, so weekly may the levels have not been taken out. So in case the weekly levels are being taken out, then we may see a up move. Abhi daily chart, what can go wrong, and in case a selling pressure comes in, where it will come in from? It is the same simple thing. We will follow the 150 wala rules over here also. Okay, what will be the opening becomes very, very important for us. So anything below 39,305, 300 levels, the selling pressure coming in. But will the selling pressure sustain? Very important. Okay, so in this case, the buying is there up till now. Okay, the selling pressure is not seen. Nifty is getting hold by the banking sector as on now. Okay, so let us look at it in terms of 240 minutes chart. Now look at two things over here on a 240 minutes chart. So many dojis coming in. So many dojis coming in. And practically the price is danced between just the 2 or 3 levels. Okay, while the weekly levels not been broken out. Okay, so lines are still holding. Okay, lines are still holding. So are we going to see a strong upside move, or are we going to see a downside move? That's a question, right? So the charts which will give us a clear indication whether there is a selling pressure or not. Okay, so 240 minutes indicates that this is still in the dancing mode, but two things over here. Okay, if I look at it in terms of where the selling is coming in, is the same thing, 39,800 levels. Okay, every time it is coming up, it is being sold. But we need a candle, okay, which will give us in this particular fashion a selling pressure. So clear ho jayega, okay, there will be a sell. But again, you are looking at it, 39,000, a round figure coming in. So anything between the 39,000 for the price to go down, not before that. Otherwise, it will still hold over here for quite some time. So guys, very important for you to look at it on a higher time frame. What is the higher time frame telling you? It is not necessary to be a seller wala thing, but in case when the selling comes in on the higher side, okay, then the trend continues. Otherwise, what happens? See, two things we had seen in the last week. Okay, 38,150 levels coming and the price running away. Again, same levels, 38,150 wala levels. So अगर इसको ट्रेंड को चेंज करना है, so this level becomes very important. But from the top, it is huge. Okay. Yes, we are seeing that this level on the top side. Okay. Whenever the price enters this particular level, the selling is being seen. But every time it is coming down, it is coming up. Every time it is coming down, it is coming up. So for us, next week ke liye, okay, what we are going to do and understand is 240 minutes. So higher time frames, 4 hour ka chart. Okay. Now I want the price to go at least below 39,300 levels for the price to come down. So kahan talak aayega? Kahan talak aayega? It is till this 3900 levels. Okay. So 300 points downside ke side. Okay. Are we going to get a 1, 2, 3 reversal? Then we are sure higher time frame pe usko kya karna hai. So wait for the candles to confirm the movements. Okay. So in this case, 4 hour chart ko hum log ne dekh liya. Just those who are more interested in Bank Nifty, hum log 2 hours ke chart ko bhi dekh lete hain. So what is the 2 hours chart doing? Beautiful. And this is what I love. Why? Because if the price dance, then the direction becomes much more clear. The direction becomes much more clear. Anything above and anything below is what I want. Again and again, repeating the same thing. If the price starts to dance in a particular fashion, this is beauty. Why? Because anything below, we are going to get a direction. Anything above, we are going to get a direction. Clear on this? Clear on this? Let's go to, say, 60-minute chart, 1 hour chart. So you saw in the 1 hour also, okay, the crossover has not come in. Just check this out. The crossover of this thing has not come in. And which is the mother candle. Let's look at it in this particular fact. That's some mother candle is over. So the selling pressure comes in because this is our weekly, right? So price not able to go up, but it is still sustaining on the upside. So first 1 hour, Monday ko, first 1 hour. Okay. Are we going to see a down candle or an up candle? Wait, or use the 10 minutes wala rule. Simple hai. Okay. बहुत ज्यादा pricing मिलेगा? Not necessary. Or trail your profits up. And this is very, very important. Look at it in terms of 15 minutes. Okay. Look at it in terms of 15 minutes. So 15 minutes में क्या हुआ था? If we see in terms of the last hour. Okay. So trend was up. And then you saw a beautiful 1, 2, 3 reversal. See the price going down, but only to see price reversing once again. Now, is this going to be a barrier? Is this going to be a barrier? So in this case, where is your supply now? Very clear. Your supply is, I want to become a buyer if the price goes above 39,700 only in a 15-minute chart. It should sustain on the top upside. Otherwise, the selling may come in once it starts to go down. But every place you see on the downside, every place has got a very important support levels also. Very important support levels. See this 39,150 wala levels. But anything below 39,150, the psychology number 150, which we are using for our system, this is going to hold good as on now. Questions in case any before we wind up. Nimesh ji, Afin, Sunil ji. Any questions before we wind up? Two things we have to look over here. Two things is, where has the price run away from? The 39. Okay, that will become an important level for us as far as this week is concerned. Very important. Where is the next level? So the next level, if you see this, your next level would be at this level of 38,300 or 400 levels. Okay, here while the Nifty is under pressure, okay, it is holding, so it is just dancing over here. So practically for us as a trader, it doesn't make sense just to, if the direction is not clear. If the direction is not clear, it doesn't make sense for us to just jump into this particular thing. So opening becomes very, very important. Two levels over here, 39,700 levels, and on the lower side, 39,300 levels. So again, 400 points movement on the up and down side. While the price is not able to hold over here at 39,700 levels and 39,300 levels. See, please understand this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This level has been keeping a hold over here at 39,300 levels. Okay. So this is holding for quite some time. Okay. So I want a candlestick below this for the price to give us a clear picture where the price wants to go. Any questions before we wind up? Sunil ji, Nimesh, Ankur? No questions? So we have just a few minutes left out. Okay, so let's look at the components of the Bank Nifty very fast on the higher time frames. So let me check this out. Okay, so going to the daily chart. Sorry. Okay. Chalo. So let's look at all the charts on the higher time frames. Okay. So Kotak Bank ko dekh lete hain. It's in that particular zone, not able to cross this zone, but upper ke side pe it is trying to push itself us. But like we said, this zone has not been given away. Let's look at it on the daily chart as far as the HDFC Bank was concerned. See, last time also we had a clear understanding कि अगर ये zone में आके फिर से ऊपर जा सकता है, so demand zone had actually worked, okay, which kept the Bank Nifty on the upper side. So HDFC still looking strong. एक दिन के बाद में पता चलेगा. Anything below 1475 only we will think in terms of अगर Bank Nifty नीचे जाने के लिए तैयार है. Okay, very important, HDFC as a component. This has given us a piercing thing. Okay, so we can watch this one. Okay, price not able to go beyond 11, 20 levels. एक बार, दो बार, तीन बार. So one of the components, unless and until it closes above and wants to go up, tab talak, this is the scene as far as Indus Bank is concerned. ICICI Bank again, okay, price not able to even come down to 842 levels, went same levels jahan pe hamara resistance tha, and then coming down. So not doing anything practically. Okay, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, okay, 23% ka retracement, it hold and it trying to go up. Now 750 say like a 760 will be a very, very important level over here. Look at this. Okay, look at this. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Price not able to go on the upside. So this level 755 wala, 50 and 60 wala will be an important level to watch out whether the price really wants to go on the upside. Okay. price practically has not done anything, but yes, 733 levels, say always, if it comes down, wants to go up, comes down, want to go up. But in the last 1 week, practically it has danced at these levels only. Okay, very important one which actually brought the Bank Nifty up was this SBI. Look at it, 512. Okay, coming down with a strong drop, only to see the price running away on the upside. So SBI was the one which instrumented along with the HDFC to keep the Bank Nifty on the upper side. But the range is very clear. The range has been there. Okay, नीचे में 500 levels, ऊपर में 550 levels. The range 50 points का range में वो डांस कर रहा है. Okay, Bank of Baroda given us a sell signal. Okay, now it is going to dance over here for some time. Okay, so in this particular case, not a buy. Okay, it will dance maybe for some time, or is it going to continue with the trend? So 135K upper trend continuation possible, but according to me, the dancing would take place. Now this is a wonderful candlestick. Anything below, and I would love to sell this. But as a trader, look at it, watch it out. Watch it out. Okay, beautiful candlestick formation. Okay, anything below 1900, the pressure would be downside. So PSU banks getting stuck, the levels becoming very, very clear, unless and until that level is not broken. But I am saying thing very clearly. Again, 38% retracement and a bearish engulfing coming in. But will this hold this? Yeah, as far as the Bank Nifty is concerned, they don't have too much weightage on this. They don't have too much weightage as far as the Bank Nifty is concerned. But HDFC Bank, SBI, ICICI, Kotak, and Indus, look at that particular stock for you to understand what the Bank Nifty will do next. Okay, is it going to just do the dancing, or once we get a higher time frame sell confirmation, then the continuation pattern would happen. I hope a simple but a clear understanding of what the market is going to do. Okay, how the market are going to perform, very, very important. Okay, you just need to check out the components of Nifty and Bank Nifty and all other stuff. Which are the stocks which are putting pressure as far as the Nifty is concerned? Look at this in terms of just one this thing. As far as the Nifty, pressure of the Nifty coming down, the Reliance. Okay, a beautiful rounding bottom reversal it did. Okay, at the top, again repeating, at the top. At the top, very important component of the Nifty. And the IT sector still under pressure, not ready to go up. Infosys, okay, once again, not ready to go up, selling from the top, selling from the top coming in. So that is where the Nifty comes under pressure. Okay, so because the IT sectors are really not performing well as far as the Nifty is concerned, very important component as far as the Nifty is concerned. Okay, Hero Motors, can see the candle will show the picture what it wants to do next. Okay, let's take Maruti. The picture shows what it wants to do next, right? Not ready to go high. As far as the Nifty is concerned, few of the strong components, okay, and the capping which can be seen on the top. So thank you very much for joining me for this weekly session. Okay, any quick questions you have, I may take it, or we conclude this weekly meet. Thank you for joining me. I hope this festival season, the Ganpati Bappa Moria wala thing coming in and giving you blessings to become a better trader. Love you all. Take care. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.